Hello, third grade. Happy Friday. You have made it through your first week of third quarter. So today for Math Day, we're going to be comparing numbers, deciding which number is bigger, which number is smaller, are they equal? So the first thing we're going to do is go over some signs. So when you see this sign, it means greater than. The number over here is greater than the number over here. And the way I learned this when I was in school was, you see how it has a wide mouth opening? That means whichever one's on the side of the open side, that's the bigger number. And this right here is a less than. So the smaller side is going to be the smaller number. So this means this number over here is less than the number over here. And this sign means it's equal. They're the same number. They have the same value. So over here I see 78 is greater than 62. That's how I would read that. And you see 78 is the bigger number. That's why we say greater than. And that's why the mouth of the side triangle is to the bigger number. And this number is smaller. And we can tell by looking at the tens place. The 7 in the tens place is bigger than the 6 in this tens place. And over here we have 15 is less than 45. So 15 is smaller than 45. It's a smaller number. That's why the 45 again has the bigger end of the mouth triangle. And again, how do we know this is true? We can look at the tens place. The 1 is a smaller number than the 45, the 4 in the tens place. That's how I know it's a smaller number, so it's less than. And 46 equals 46. It's the same number. They have the same value, so they're equal to each other. So again, when we are so when you see the numbers and you see the sentence and you're trying to decide, is it bigger than, greater than, less than, or equal, always an easy trick is count the number of digits in each number. There are 3 digits in 831, 1, 2, 3. And there's only 2 digits in 68, 1, 2. Always the number with the more digits is always greater. But if we had the number like this, where it was 468, then I'm going to look at my hundreds place. And I'm always starting from the left. Which number is bigger? Well, the 8 is bigger, so that's a bigger number. But if it was like this, 831 and 968, now this has a hundreds place that is bigger. So would this be true? 831 is greater than 968? No, that's not true. We would have to switch it. So we look kind of at the hundreds place, if that's the biggest number, or we look at the tens. Which one is bigger? But you always start from left and work your way right. Because you could end up with a number like this, where they're pretty much the same number. Almost. The hundreds are the same, neither one is larger. The tens place, they both have 3s. So then we have to work our way down to the ones place. This has a 1 in the ones place. This has a 2 in the ones place. So we know this number is bigger because the ones place has a bigger number. So now let's go over some practice talking about greater than, less than, or equal to. Alright, so we're going to be going over our numbers. Here we have 77,177. 77,137. So now I have to decide which is it greater than, less than, or equal to. So I'm starting from the left. They both start with a 7, so I can't determine which one's bigger or less than. Then they both have a 7. Then they both have a 1 in the hundreds place. But finally, when we get to the tens, they don't have matching numbers. Our number on the left has a 7, and our number on the right has a 3, which means 7 is bigger than 3. So this number is 77,177 is greater than 77,137. So this number is bigger. So remember, we started from the left and we worked our way down to see which one was bigger or smaller. And we're going to be going over really big numbers today. Your homework won't have as many big numbers, but it's good for us to practice. So here I have 55,844. Here I have 55,843. So which one is bigger and which one is smaller? So if I'm looking, I see 5 and 5, both in the tens, thousands place. 5 and 5, both in the thousands place, so they're still neck and neck. 8 and 8 in the hundreds place. 4 and 4 in the tens place. So now it's coming down to the ones place because they're all matching till the ones. And then I have a 4 and a 3. So now which number is bigger? The 4 is bigger, which means this number is greater than this number. So we'd read that as, and I'm using my greater than symbol, which means my mouth is open to the bigger number. So it's 55,844 is greater than 55,843. So now let's go over another number. And again, if they have different numbers, we always know the number with the less digits is always smaller than. But these all have 5 numbers, 5 digits. So now I have 90,152, 56,784. So I'm going to first start from the left, my 9 in my tens thousands place, and my 5 in my 10,000s place. So that one's really simple. I already know the tens thousand place, this number has a bigger number. So this number is greater than. So again, I'd read that as 90,152 is greater than 56,784. So now we're going over below. We have 41,764, 41,764. So now I'm looking at these numbers and, kind of strange. They are the exact same numbers in the exact same order. 41764, 41764, which means neither one is greater than or less than. They are equal. So they are the same. So since they're the same number, I do my equal sign. And our last practice one, I have 483,310, 438,330. So now I see I'm starting with my 100,000s place because they both have 6 numbers. 4, 4. So they're equal there. But then in the tens thousand place, 8, 3. So this one's bigger, which means this number is greater than the other number because it's bigger. So make sure that you practice looking. You're going to look from the numbers from left to right, see which one has the bigger number, which one is the smaller number. And then we're going to put in the sign, greater than, less than, or equal. All right, have some fun. Take your time looking over the numbers and always double check your answers with math. Thank you and have a great rest of your day. Happy Friday!